All right, so today we're going to be talking about the top 25 college football teams after week one. A very interesting week one. Let's go. And just for disclaimer, this is how I think the AP top 25 college football rankings will look when they come out. This is not my personal ranking. Starting off with 20 through 25, I got South Florida at 25. Their dominant week one performance against Boise State, who was widely favored to once again be the group of five representative, shows me that they're earned their way into the top 25. Bowen Byram had a great game. 24 is Texas Tech. I think they stay in place. Alabama, I think that they'll still remain in the AP poll. Usually, the voters are pretty biased slash lenient to Alabama. They'll drop to 23. It's only one loss for now, but it is still a damaging and very devastating loss for them. Iowa State is in number 22. Tennessee had a dominant performance, and I think that will move them up the rankings given the fact that they did it without Nico. And then Ole Miss, we got a 20. As far as 19 through 14, the 19 through 14 is pretty simple. A&M, Indiana, Oklahoma all had blowout wins. John Mateer was the best performance of all of them, in my opinion. I think Florida State moves up into the spot that Kansas State drops out. I don't think Kansas State makes the top 25, given the fact that they've already lost one game against Iowa State. And then on top of that, they had a very close win against North Dakota, who's an FCS opponent. Meanwhile, Florida State just had a dominant show in a game that had a lot of hype against a top 10 opponent in Alabama, who usually has a lot of the support of all of these ranks all across college football. Obviously, we know where they were last year, being 2-10. I think that this will get them to get a lot of attention in the AP poll for the time being. SMU's at 15, Florida's at 14. That goes without saying. Now moving closer to the top 10, we got Michigan at 13, 12 is Illinois, South Carolina is at 11. I think South Carolina moves up a little. I think the AP poll will want to hype up more South Carolina games as the season continues. Lenore Sellers looks definitely like a Heisman front runner, and for that reason, I think South Carolina will be ranked a little bit higher this upcoming AP poll compared to Illinois. I think that as far as 10, Arizona State, Notre Dame, I think will fall down to number 9 with their loss against Miami. Clemson had a pretty close loss also against LSU. They fall to 8. 7 is Oregon. I think they stay put. And then as far as the top 5 go, first off, I got Texas at 6. I think that this was a close loss, and I wouldn't be surprised if Texas just falls only down to 3. But the reason I have them as 6 is the fact that at the end of the day, they only scored 7 points with Arch Manning, who is especially the reason why they were ranked number 1. We got Miami and LSU who jump up to 4 and 5. Great week 1 wins. Georgia at 3, Penn State at 2, and Ohio State is at 1. That goes without saying.